Guys, welcome back to another episode of St. Pauli Rising. And I bet you didn't think there was going to be another episode of St. Pauli Rising, but by golly there was. And we've had a good month. And I say that by comparison, because we've not had a good month. We've had a terrible month. But by our standards, this is like winning the World Cup compared to the way our season's gone so far. And we're going to jump straight into things. We've got a live comp today against Frankfurt, which is going to be absolutely crucial. I say absolutely crucial. I don't think we've got a chance in general, but this is still absolutely crucial. One thing I need to point out, actually, before we do this, is that I've changed assistant managers. I've been looking at the sort of stats on a manager like Timo Schultz, and you've seen some of the weird things he's tried to suggest for me to do. So I figured, why not get someone in, like, anything's worth a go here that might be able to offer a bit of insight into what we need to do, maybe during matches, and it has kind of worked a little bit, and also to do with opposition instructions. So I went out and I spent a little bit of our transfer budget, but I felt that we needed to on this man, and this is Søren Osterlund. He is a German. He's only 31 years old, but my god, this guy has some good stats. Like, in certain areas, he's obviously not very good, but like, I wanted him for a couple of specific things, like tactics and tactical knowledge. 20 and 16. Lovely. Working with youngsters as well, which is nice to have higher. Judging player ability isn't bad either. Level of discipline and motivating is not bad. His adaptability isn't bad either. His attacking and his attacking especially isn't awful. Man management isn't great though. And his determination. There's a few things that are a bit physiotherapy, but then why would he be? So I'm pretty pleased with what we got. But the key thing is here, I'm letting him do opposition instructions like I'm doing with my Pompey save, because I think that I may have had, that might have been one of the reasons that was holding us back, that mass block of opposition instructions I set up. I've been reading that if you get an assistant manager with decent tactical and tactical knowledge stats, you can let him do that and he'll actually do a relatively decent job on a game-by-game basis, and it does make things a little bit easier. So that's what I've been doing. So this is Søren Osterlund. He's on quite a fair whack of money compared to, say, what the others were earning, what Timo was earning, but I felt that it was worth it to get a decent assistant manager. And I'm going to look at other areas of the staff as well, to start really building a decent backroom staff of people that I can rely on and have some amazing stats. That's my key here, because you can never underestimate the value of a decent backroom staff with some decent attributes, basically. So that's what we're going to try and do. I want to get some, well, we've got some decent scouts. So we've got Philip Lowe, who is doing a pretty damn good job. So there we go. Let's get into the schedule and have a look what happened this month. You're not going to believe this, we have won a game technically. Not really, but we did win a game. It was an absolute... I mean, we somehow got Hoffenheim to a penalty shootout. We were so close to winning it in another sense. Like, Cagnette actually put us in front. I mean, Hoffenheim, I got to say, very, very unlucky. They ended up with 9 men by the end of the game because they had so many players injured. So the injury bug kind of hit... Well, not injury bug. The injuries hit them hard. They got 5 players injured in this game, I believe. Or 4. I think one of their substitutes got injured too. Wasn't good for them. But unfortunately, Brown Day got injured after he'd scored for against us. It was one of those ones again where we scored, and then before I could make a change to actually try and put us on waste time and defending and all that, Brown Day, like, the highlight is automatic. There's no gap in between them, so you can't make the tactical changes. It's just annoying, but it happens. We need to stop doing that as well. But we took it to penalties and we beat them 3-0 on penalties. They didn't score a single penalty. It was ridiculous. So well done, Philip Schauner, for that. So credit where credit's due. He did a great job on the penalty shootout. Sad missed a penalty for us. He blazed it over the bar. But the point is that Rioas, Cagnette, and I think, was it? Yeah, Lacourt scored the winning penalty. And we are actually through to the next round of the German Cup. And we've been drawn against Aalen in the next round of the German Cup. Aside from the second division, we could actually go through another round if we can put in a good performance against the lower division side. There's still a chance for us in that cup, so maybe I'm keeping my job purely based on that performance. I don't know. In our next game, we had Freiburg, who were doing pretty decent at home in the league, and to be honest, we didn't even play that badly in this one. I was pretty impressed. Like, they may have had, more shots, more possession, but it wasn't dominatingly more like it has been in recent games. We actually managed to get away with it a little bit. I don't know what the stats were. We actually had the only clear-cut chance of this game, so again, maybe a little bit unlucky not to win it, but they had a lot of shots. I don't know. I think maybe we're improving. That was definitely, and it stopped the winless, well, not the winless run, but it stopped the losing streak. Losing 10 in a row was unreal, and I never ever want to do that again with any save. I don't know how I kept my job through that, but hopefully, I mean, I don't know if it's a sign of things to come. I mean, there's no highlights to show from that game because it was 0-0. This game, though, this kind of felt... This was really, really strange. Like, look at the stats here. They had 20 shots, 10 on target. Fair enough. They scored 5 goals from those shots, which is fine, you know. We had 15 shots, 9 on target. We only managed to score 2, and it's disappointing when you actually look at some of the stuff here, because, look, 2-1. They were definitely better there, but it wasn't as... Like, 5-2 is a ridiculous result. They scored 5 goals with only 2 decent chances. Admittedly, we scored 2 goals with only 1 decent chance, but still, 5 goals. It's annoying, and I've got to say, I'm going to show you their first goal of this game, because this was ridiculous. And again, Schauner, what are you doing, son? I'm going to show you this one in... I think I might have to show you in full 3D, because if I show you it in full 3D, you'll understand the true magnitude of how irritating this was, especially when it's 5 minutes into the game. And it was so frustrating when you see these types of goals scored, because it's... A goalkeeper of this level would never ever do the things he did. This isn't one of those annoying rebound ones. This is just a stupid... I don't understand what he's even doing. Right, watch this. So, here we go. Here's the goal. What in the... Oh, right, okay, yeah. There's a long highlight apparently leading up to the goal. It was very, very frustrating. So the ball is eventually going to come out onto the right-hand side. Eventually. I hope. I'm not entirely sure what... Why are they... Oh my days. Why are you showing me all this? Key highlights. Apologies for this, guys. Right, that should do it. Christ on a bike. Why do you need to see that? I don't understand why it's showing me so much of the game. Right, okay, here we go. Silvestre picks it up here and is going to run towards the wing, but eventually I believe he is going to drop this ball off to someone. Or is it his ball? No, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. I'm pretty certain I did... Right, here we go. Rankovic. Oh, my God. Right. I genuinely don't know what's going on here. How long does this highlight need to be before we actually get to see the goal? Right, ball in, and just... What is Schauner doing? It was frustrating. I don't understand why the highlight needed to be 8 years long, but you see my point. It's just very, very frustrating. And what have I accidentally pressed there? Right, so yeah. Annoying. I mean, we were 3-0 down in this game before they'd even had a decent chance. And that was frustrating. Rakowski managed to get one back, but then... they scored, and then Sad scored a goal, which is good to see. So that alone, and Sad will be starting today. Let's take a little look at the squad. Top goal scorer for us at the moment is Michael Görlitz with 3, so that just shows you how well we're doing on that front. Assists-wise, Görlitz and Yati have 2 each. Player of the match, Rakowski is the only one to have even got one. Lecour has got 88% pass completion, which is actually phenomenal considering. Yellow cards, Bruno's got 5 and he will miss the next game, unfortunately, which means Bernard Nerig's going to be playing, so expect yellow card or red for him. Sobiek's red, obviously, for his ridiculous diving red. And Rakowski's our best player, somehow keeping over a 7 rating, so well done him. This is what the league looks like currently. We're bottom, would you believe? 8 points from safety. But a win today would at least get us to within vague touching distance of Frankfurt and Leipzig. Well, mainly Frankfurt. It would sort of... I don't know, I really don't think we've got a chance, but I'm going to try my best. So that is what we're going to do today. Now, we're still playing... Actually, no, I'm tempted to go for our more attacking style today. But this one, with the false 9, because that's where Sad is going to play, because he is going to play. He's been bugging me about not starting, and I'm afraid if I don't start him, he'll start really getting on my nerves. So he's going to start up front for us today. Risky, perhaps, but what's going to happen is I'm going to let... We're going to go... Hang on. Nerig, Rios, Gunter, Halstenberg, Ilsanker, Lecourt, because obviously Dauber's still injured, and Tribal is not really fit yet. Görlitz, Yati. Okay, cool. That'll do. What I'm going to do is we're going to just get like... I've noticed that Osterland will actually give me decent tactical tips. I've been trying a couple out when it says make changes on that menu, and usually I don't follow that because it buggers up my tactics, but the last couple of games he's actually given me some decent tips. So we're going to try this system and hope that if he gives us something, it might be worthwhile. He's usually pretty laid back. Oh, he's actually given us some more. Like in the last few games it's just been weaker foot ones, but he's actually given us something here. I mean, with those stats you can't really argue with that. I haven't really decided who I want to be giving team talk stuff yet, so we'll just yeah, that'll do. A bit of motivation. Well done, Philip. Not Philip. Joachim. Let's get going. I just want to see us win. I just want to see us win a game in normal time. properly, not on penalties, a proper win. Oh, we're on 3D. Sorry guys, I can't do matches in 3D, otherwise I won't be able to actually make any kind of tactical analysis on it at all. 3D Classic, here we go, right. So yeah, I'm just going to look at see what Osland has to say after a little while in the game. 2 minutes into the game already, and sad they're getting the ball. Is he going to shoot from long range? No, he spreads it wide to Halstenberg. Halstenberg's ball in and oh, Garlitz! Yes! St. Pauli 1, Frankfurt 0. Would you believe it? We've not led games very often. I think the last time we led a game in the league was the Paderborn game in the last live comp that I did. Although obviously we did very briefly lead in the cup against Hoffenheim. Halstenberg, the first time ball, and Michael Garlitz with his 4th of the season. We're getting a little bit of joy doing that kind of play, so that's good. That's a good start. We're actually leading in here. I don't want to throw it on the defensive strategy just yet, because, yeah, I want to see what Osland has to say about our attacking play. But since he hasn't said anything yet, maybe he's actually quite pleased with the strategy we picked. Well, oh, hello. Go on, 2-0 would be unbelievable. Can't remember the last time we led a game by 2-0. I'm guessing back in the last season. Yati, Rakowski, oh, it's off the bar. We can't stop hitting the bloody bar. That was a real chance. Go 2-0 up there, and Frankfurt are really under a lot of pressure then. Oh, God, please don't score from a corner. Kachunga, Rauch, oh my days. I can't stop it. There's nothing I've been able to figure out to stop conceding stupid goals from corners. I say it every time, so I'm not going to say it again. I don't know what to do. Kachunga there drops it down, and Rauch with a great strike and no chance for the goalkeeper, and there we go. Through a crowd of bodies, and it is 1-1 here at the Milan Tour. Bernard Nerig's taken a knock. We've got no one else. Or do we? We've got Beck if we need him. Oh, come on. Another goal from a corner, please. I give up. I've tried every single set-piece tactic that I could find, and nothing works. I've tried them all whilst training set pieces. It just doesn't happen. I can't believe we've conceded 2 more set piece goals. It's unfathomable. Right, let's see. I mean, we've not been spectacularly good. It's just we had those 2 decent chances. With the first one which we scored, and the second one which Rakowski hit the bar with. And oh my god. Defending's disappeared. Right, well, there's no point in us going super defensive now, is there really? Our only option is... What is our only option? We don't really have an option. This is the problem. We've got no clue what we're doing. Let's just have a little look. Fuck it. We're going to go on overload for the second half just to try, because we may as well throw a caution to the wind at this stage. The amount of goals we lose by now isn't really much of an issue for us because our goal difference is already horrific. And we need to try and claw something out of this game. I just cannot see it. Right, yeah, okay. Thank you, Soren. I don't know, it all started so well when we went in front and then missed the chance to make it 2-0. Kachunga. Oh, please don't let them score another one. Inui. Just one clear-cut chance and they've scored 4 fucking goals. Like, like, we're definitely not playing better than them. I just do not see how we can stop them from scoring these types of goals. Schauner's should have saved that. He's right there. Unbelievable. I just don't know what to do anymore. Every single tactic we've tried just seems to fail. And we just seem to concede so many goals. Training defensively, signing new defenders. Ilsanker, good save. Gerlitz on the follow-up, and that... Look, we've actually had more clear-cut chances in this game than they have. Gerlitz has scored 2 goals. It's 2-1 to us on clear-cuts, and we're losing 4-2. Even Glaven. I don't know. I thought it was maybe because we had it on closed down less. I've turned that off now. We're on just normal closing down. But if we close down more, we get pulled all over the place, and then we can see goals in different manners. So I just don't know what to do. Substitution time, I guess. Narig is booked, and that can never be good, and he's had an absolutely woeful game. So, again, not good. Lecourt is booked and is not having the best game of his life either. I'm saying Artur Sobiech but not as a false 9, as an advanced forward. Making a triple sub. We've got to go for it now, guys. Looking frustrated. Calm down, perhaps? They do need to calm the hell down, because we don't want anyone getting sent off right now. That is not acceptable. 23 minutes to go. Let's just see what we can do. It's just so frustrating when you look... I mean, we've not been the better side, but we've actually created some decent chances, and... To lose 4-2 when you've actually created the better of the chances is just so frustrating. And a ball in again, and Sobiek! Oh, what a... Oh, he's offside. Okay, fair enough. God, if that had not gone in as well, and we'd had 3... I don't know. It's disappointing when you see these kind of games every single time. We just score, but we concede so many goals from ridiculous range. I just don't understand. Why can't our players score from that kind of range? Ball played in for Sobiek here, and he's got a chance. He's not exactly through on goal, that's for sure. Oh, penalty! No way. We're going to lose this game despite scoring 3 goals. Despite basically taking all of our decent chances, it would seem. That's if we score the penalty. I don't know who's taking it. I really don't know. Is it Sobiek? No, it can't. I think... Oh, God, it's Hansel. Go on, Hansel. And it's 3... St. Pauli 3, Frankfurt 4. And I just think, how do you lose these games? It's so frustrating. We're doing okay, it's just defensively, we cannot... Ugh. It's like, yeah, we're fighting a losing battle defensively, and that is a huge issue for us. And we've just not been able to fix it. They're just... Goals from corners and long-range efforts have just been the bane of my life on FM this year. I can't stop them. Pompey, we've managed to stop it, but St. Pauli, no chance. It just hasn't happened. The performance was alright. It's just defensively, we're useless. And Schauner is a joke, despite being apparently decent. But then I wonder if I got another goalkeeper that's going to be as good as Schauner. Surely he would just be as shit anyway, because Schauner's not a bad keeper. So if I got another keeper that's decent like him, I'm assuming the same things would happen. Well, there we have it. Frankfurt beat us, and that means that we are now 11 points from proper safety, and... I don't see any way out of this for us, guys. It just looks hopeless. I'm just going to skip a little forward. We are still on a job, so that's good. We've got Gladbach away in the next game, and I don't see where these wins are going to come from. It just feels completely hopeless, and that is not a good feeling, to be honest. Let's see. No, we are still good. And by the way, I'm not deliberately trying to get sacked. Believe me, this is so frustrating. Sorry, I don't know why I keep clicking continue. I want to stop now so we can end this video. Hopefully this little progression thingy here won't go on for too long, because I desperately do need to finish off this video. So I'll start finishing it off now. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please feel free to leave a like on it. And if you'd like to even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more St. Pauli and Portsmouth in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. In the next episode, our live com will be away at Borussia Dortmund. So I think you can probably figure out what might happen in that game. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode for the Dortmund game. Bye-bye.